Some mornings you wake up and the first thing that comes to mind isn't gratitude or hope. It's a list of worries. How that person is doing today. Whether your child will be okay at school. The thing you couldn't resolve yesterday. The news you read before bed that you can't stop thinking about. The world outside your front door feels like something that isn't quite safe anymore. You're not a pessimist. You just love your people too much to stop being afraid. And that love, when it has nowhere to rest, turns into anxiety. Every morning. Like an uninvited guest who sits right next to your cup of tea. Maybe you're someone who looks at the faces in your home and quietly wonders, am I protecting them enough? Am I strong enough to keep them safe? If something happens, will I be enough? Those questions don't have answers that live inside human strength. And this morning, before you step out the door, before the day pulls you in every direction, stop here for a moment. Not to hear a grand promise, just to breathe. And to remember that you are not the only protector this house has. Psalm 121 wasn't written inside a peaceful sanctuary. It was written by someone looking up at the mountains, asking where their help would come from. That's the question of a person standing in front of something beyond their control. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Your coming and going. Not just the big moments, every single step. Every time you walk out the door carrying worry. Every time you come home carrying exhaustion. Every time your child leaves for school, for work, for somewhere far away. He watches over those in-between spaces. Not by removing every risk, not by making the road completely smooth, but as one who has already gone ahead, already standing at every door before you arrive. He was already standing at the door before you. That doesn't mean everything will be fine the way you want it to be. It means there is no place you or the people you love can walk into that He hasn't already entered first. Sit with that for a moment. No need to analyze it, no need to prove it. Just let it settle into the place in your chest that's been tightest since you woke up. Peace doesn't always come like a flood of light breaking through darkness. Sometimes it comes the way a loved one quietly sits beside you and says nothing at all. Just present. And that presence is enough to let you breathe normally again. He is here like that, right now. Lord, this morning I come to you not with a heart free of worry. I come with the anxieties that didn't fade overnight, with the names of people I love whose day I don't yet know. I come with a love that sometimes grows so heavy I can't tell whether I'm loving or fearing. Lord, this morning I surrender this home into your hands. Every room, every corner, every dream of the people sleeping inside it. Every morning they wake up when I'm not beside them. I surrender the people I love, those who are well and those who are not, those nearby and those far away, those whose burdens I know and those who are carrying something in silence I may never see. Lord, I surrender my mind this morning, the mind that races ahead before my feet can follow, that imagines the worst before the day has even begun, that replays the past and rehearses the future until the present moment gets lost somewhere between two fears. I refuse to let anxiety sit at the head of my day as though it belongs there. I refuse to believe I am the only one responsible for keeping everyone safe. I refuse to step over this threshold without first placing that threshold in your hands. Lord, go before me today. Go before me into the conversations I don't yet know are coming. Be present in the rooms I cannot enter alongside the people I love. Hold those I love in your hands, not the way I imagine safety should look, but the way you know is best for them. Give me peace, not only on the days when everything is going well, but the kind of peace that holds even when nothing is resolved yet. Give me the ability to love without gripping too tightly. Guard my words today from everything that comes from fear. Help me respond more slowly, more gently, from a heart that was settled in you before it stepped out the door. Today, I choose to believe that you are already standing at the door before me. Today, I choose to release what is beyond my strength. Not because I've stopped caring, but because I trust the one who cares more than I ever could. Today, I receive enough peace for the next step. Just one step. And that is enough. Amen. There's a woman in the Book of Kings whose husband had died and whose 2 sons were about to be taken away as payment for a debt. She came to the prophet Elisha with nothing but a small jar of oil. Elisha didn't promise her wealth. He simply said, "Go borrow empty jars from your neighbors. Go inside and shut the door. Then pour the oil into every jar you have." The oil kept flowing until there were no empty jars left. What strikes me about that story isn't the miracle of the oil. It's what she did. She shut the door, stayed within the 4 walls of her home, and did the one thing she could do with what she already had. Sometimes protection doesn't arrive as a great shield descending from the sky. It comes when you shut out the noise, close the door on what you can't control, and do the smallest, faithful thing available to you today. There are things you cannot control. Your children are growing up and making their own choices. The people you love are walking through things you cannot walk through for them. The world outside will not change simply because you worry about it more. But there are things you can do. You can say something kind before they walk out the door this morning, instead of a worried reminder. You can speak their names out loud in prayer, even at the breakfast table, even briefly. You can choose not to send your mind running into scenarios that haven't happened yet, and instead ask, what does this moment actually need from me, right here? Protecting the people we love sometimes begins with being truly present with them. Not present in anxiety, but present in peace. You'll step out the door in a few minutes, and he is already standing there. Not because you prayed enough, not because your faith was strong today, or because you didn't worry, but because he chooses to be there. Because his promise doesn't depend on whether you had a perfect faith day or an anxious one. He watches over your coming and going, even the times you leave with worry still in your chest. That doesn't mean today will be without difficulty. It means you won't walk through the difficulty alone. Before you close out this video, do one small thing. Put your hand on your front door, or turn toward the room where someone you love is sleeping, and say quietly, "Lord, I place this person in your hands. I trust that you know them better than I do." Just that one sentence. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be polished. That's the smallest possible act of faith. And sometimes, the smallest acts are the ones that take the deepest root in a day. If this morning's prayer touched something you've been carrying, you're welcome to leave a short line in the comments. No need for a long explanation. Just a name, a sentence, a quiet surrender. We'll stand together in that. If you know someone who is carrying worry about their family, their home, the people they love, maybe share this video as a way of saying, "I see what you're holding." And if you'd like to begin each morning this way, in stillness, in prayer, in letting go, We're here every day. Thank you for stopping this morning. In the middle of everything pulling at you, you chose to pause. That matters. May God's peace watch over your home. May it guard your mind. May it follow every person you love on every step they take today. Amen.